yeah, mama, you hear mama talking about praying and God this, but it don't make sense from mama. And do grab that phone right. And this is something she's trying to indoctrinate you with. But man, here come Tupac come along, uh, talking about God and shed so many tears. He started referencing God, and prior to that, as a kid, I don't ever recall rappers really making a lot of references to God.
Mm-hmm.
So he gave God a light in my life. Tupac did. So
He did. You know what? Now that I'm recalling the lyrics, baptized in eternal fire, share so many. Like he did a lot of spiritual references and a lot of God references in
yeah,
that entire
yeah, that's
thing.
that Instagram. I ain't figured out how to turn off that Instagram notification, man. Yeah, boy, I've been trying for 3 months now. Uh,
I had a call me on Instagram the other day. I said, "Who is this?"
yeah, me too. I had a got through and called me, and just look at me. Yeah,
You
yeah,
answered the phone?
yeah. I'm a fool. I wake up out my sleep. Hey, what if you? We go kill you. We outside at the back door. Baby, go look see who at the back door. Babe, babe. I'm like, oh, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh my God.
But now, man, one of the most prolific things that Tupac said that he may not be the person that
Oh,
changed.
you wild, bro. He said he might not be the
He said he
person.
may not be the person to change the world, but he was gonna spark the brain. And man, I like to think that I was that brain. I was a 16-year-old kid, uh, who submerged himself in Tupac's lyrics, and can recite every song up into this day.
Mm.
His death had an impact on me like King Von death had an impact on most kids today.
I didn't know you love. I mean,
Yeah,
I started to put it together that you love Pac the way that you love Pac.
I got made tattooed. Me and my homeboy Corey in Washington, out of Dallas, they called him Cool C. We called him Ace.
Huh.
God rest his soul. He a big time here, but he got killed by the cartel massacre. But he and I together got made tattooed on our backs when we first got out of TYC. So I got made tattooed from shoulder to shoulder. Man, my whole young life was inspired by the lyrics of Tupac. So that's where I come with the never ignorant getting goals accomplished. Tupac family or relatives actually gave me the blessing to trademark that.
Mm.
They said that Tupac wanted to do it. He wanted his family to do what I'm doing with the word. They just didn't believe in it and thought he was just talking. A lot of what I studied centered from around some of the things that Tupac would say. Mussolini, Gaddafi,
Yeah.
yeah,
The Outlaws.
yeah,
Yeah.
but just the names. Think all the real OGs move without boot. Yeah.
Dog, you know what's so funny? They'll tell you. Like the cross on my arm is Pac's on his back. I hate that I said that too.
Yeah.
I hate that I said that. The
What?
cross on my arm is the exact cross that he had on his back.
Yeah. So I had a
I hate that I said that.
So I had a who auntie used to date, Suge Knight. So he had a lot of pictures of Pac in the boys' home right before I was getting ready to get out. Yeah, nah, nigga, I bumped Pac all throughout my 20s, even after he was dead, up into my 30s. But I'm that brain that he sparked. I've always been a kid about race, and then gangbanging came. And then as I began to get older, 18, 19, Pac started to become more influential. And the spirit of Tupac is what helped me transition to walk away from gangbanging.
Is it?
Yeah.
See, it's funny that you say that because I started hating Pac as I grew up. because it was the thing that influenced me to become even more immersed in the streets. Earlier in my life.
Yeah.
Like it's funny because I had learned how to carry a razor blade on my mouth because I had seen I seen him act that role inside of Above the Rim.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to carry razor blades in my mouth when I went to high school. It was crazy.
Yeah.
As soon as I got old enough, I got a tattoo. Yep. And then I started hating it as I got older because I felt like it had stunted my growth as I became.
It did.
As I became, as a child prior to becoming an adult. And it wasn't Pac itself. I realized as I got older, it wasn't Pac itself that bothered me. It was more or less my realization and influence of hip hop culture and rap music that bothered me.
Yeah.
Because then after I emerged from it, I realized that it was so many other people that never grew up. And they had adopted the different things that they had seen. And even all the way up until like the Menace to Societies and Old Dogs and stuff. And when I recalled back in the day, there was a lot of people that tried to be Old Dog.
Yeah. Imagery.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagery. It broke my heart 4 years ago when I found out how the around Pac really felt about Pac.
How did they feel about Pac?
They knew Pac wasn't no real gangster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that f***ed me up, homie. Pac went and got in bed with some real gangsters,
right.
Some real killers, and he was just acting and playing. And I was just acting and playing.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really no killer. But I was willing to play one. Yeah, I would have played the part.
Yeah.
Only to be regretful and remorseful afterwards.
Yeah.
But I would have played the part because I wanted to be a part of something. And so did Pac. That's why he went from the East Coast to West Coast. Yeah, so did Pac.
Yeah, that's crazy. We're going to leave it there, y'all.
We got some good coming, so we got more. So
we working. We working. We got all kind of stuff coming. And it's crazy the conversations that we be having, bro. This is insane.
Yeah, they think it's scripted, and I keep telling you this. Man, where my brother's like, man, I got to get prepared, man, because he be asking some tough questions. I said, man, I don't know what he going to ask you. Yeah, he be asking tough, but he don't know what he going to ask. We unscripted.